Stampers, this is Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, and I'm here today to show you a little bit about my paper storage. I had picked up these plastic storage bins at the office supply store. They work great for hanging file folders, and then within the hanging file folders I have each of my colored cardstock. I kind of waver back and forth between having them by color family or by having them alphabetical. Now I happen to have them alphabetical, but I have my Whisper White and Very Vanilla up front. Once I've opened a card pack, I put it into the manila folder. Those are my full sheets. And then I happen to have picked up also at the office supply store. These are kind of like work order. They're not really, geez, what do I want to call them? They're not really paper protectors, but they kind of look like it, only they're connected on two sides and have two open. But they work great for scraps. And so I keep that in the front of each of the colors, and each of my colors has its own little scrap bin. Let's see here, it says Pendaflex 99849. I happen to have picked mine up on Amazon, but you know, I'm sure any office supply store has them. Anyway, that's how I work those. For my 12 by 12, I picked up a 12 by 12 filing cabinet at Michael's. It could be a little sturdier. I'm not ultra happy with it, but I love the fact that they are 12 by 12 hanging files. And the setup is very similar. And then, of course, we have our paper packs that come in these, and they work great because they're small, they're great for traveling, when I go to shows and things, but I had issues with once you started cutting into them, you had scrap pieces, and what do you do with those? So what I did is I happened to have some white peel and stick envelopes, and they're a little bit large. That one's going to return address label on it. Let's find one that doesn't. Oh, they all do. Nice. Anyway, so what I did is I took and I sealed it and then folded it kind of in half. And then I took my paper trimmer and I cut it on that halfway mark. And then I just took some adhesive and I ran it on all sides. Again, it gives me this little pocket. So I, oops. Line it up on the back side, and there you go. Now I have a little spot to stick all the little scraps, and then it stays together with my paper pad. Isn't that cool? Thanks for joining me. Stick around for Queen Bee Creations and more tips and tricks on what to do with your Stampin' Up! Supplies. Thanks for joining me. Bye.